I'm revealing every single tool and platform I use to manage my money as a 29-year-old Singaporean. This video is not sponsored by any of them, which is why I'm going to try and have some fun with it. Starting with the most basic, emergency funds and cash to deploy into the stock market. I'm using UOB One Bank savings account that gives 4% per annum interest on up to $150,000 just by fulfilling things like salary crediting, spending $500 on an eligible credit card. And the card I'm using is UOB Ladies for this month and next month. Above and beyond that $150,000, I don't keep it in UOB One because it only earns a 0.05% per annum interest. Instead, if you've caught this video over here, I have Trust Invest Cash Plus. $10,000 is sitting in there, a money market fund that gives about 2.8 to 2.9% per annum returns. If you follow along on this channel, you know that I pretty much love Trust Bank's products. I'm using their cashback credit card on a daily basis while I'm here in South Korea. Offers you 1% cashback, and once you factor that in, it beats other multi-currency cards available out there like Utrade, Wise, Revolut. I know MariBank is offering a promotional cashback at 1.5%, but it's only a promotional period of time. Trust Bank rate of 1% is here to stay until they decide to change the feature of the card, which I don't think will happen anytime soon, but don't quote me on that. I also have some cash in their savings accounts, not because their interest rates are great. I actually did an update in the YouTube community post saying I'm not too sure whether should I be keeping that $28,888 in there because I was leaving it to luck. Basically, they ran a promotion. If you deposited fresh funds into the account in February, maintain it until end of March, I'll get a scratch card that could give me up to $888 if I'm not wrong. And I decided, since it's already mid of March, I'll just leave it in there and let's see what I'll be getting. I'll update in my Telegram channel. If you have not joined, QR code over here. Apart from UOB One and Trust Bank, I also have signed up for LongBridge Securities account. $10,000 is sitting in the SGD Fullerton Fund over there because I wanted to get the new user sign up rewards. They are a licensed brokerage platform here in Singapore, and as I've always mentioned on the channel, if a platform is licensed, I wouldn't hesitate to take part in their new user sign up promotion because at the end of the day, it's kind of like free money anyway, right? More details will be down in the description box below. And lastly, I have the HSBC Everyday Global Savings account. I'm using that savings account to pay off my credit card bills and earn 1% cashback. The method and how I set everything up, I've documented it in one of my videos. I'll link up above and down in the description box below. And that's all for my emergency funds and cash to deploy allocations. UOB One, Trust Bank, LongBridge, and HSBC Everyday Global Savings account. Moving on to investments. Starting with CDP-linked brokers, I use DBS Vickers to buy Singapore bank stocks because I want them to be in my CDP account under my name. The fees was $10.80 for their cash upfront buy trade. There is a cheaper platform to go with, which is FSM One, but I do have to submit a form manually so that they can transfer the stock to my CDP account, which is like an added step. To me, I would rather just top up that $2, pay the fee, and have it done automatically. I just don't need any more admin work in my life. But if you want a platform that is cheaper and can go to your CDP account for free, you can check out FSM One. Singapore REITs, I'm using Moomoo Singapore to invest into. I started with them 2 years ago and they were the cheapest platform to go with for low-cost brokers because as a new user, you're getting 1 year commission-free trades in the Singapore stock market. All you have to pay is just the platform fees of 0.03% of the traded value, a minimum of 99 cents. Beyond that 1 year, then just times 2 because commission fees is the same as platform fees. So in total, it'll be 0.06% times the traded value, a minimum of $1.98. I really love Moomoo Singapore's platform. I believe if you follow along on the journey, you know that I work with them as well. But more than that, they have helped me to grow myself as an investor with the tools that is available on the Moomoo Singapore app. Whatever dividends that I've received from the Singapore REITs, I've also reinvested via their regular savings plan into a US ETF. So that's for my Singapore stocks. I also have my S&P 500 investments done on Interactive Brokers. If you have not caught this video, I did mention that FSM One would be my go-to if it wasn't for the fact that I'm managing 2 different funds. I wanted there to be some separation so that I don't have to keep track of my family buys 5 shares, I buy 4.5 shares, that kind of stuff. FSM One and Interactive Brokers are the 2 platforms I'm using to invest into CSPX. There really isn't anything more I want to say about Interactive Brokers, but they are what I'm using for my CSPX investment. CMC Invest is also a platform that I have some stocks in there for their new user sign up promotion as well. More details I'll leave it down in the description box below for the current sign up promo, but I use them because I was exploring whether should I go with Interactive Brokers or CMC Invest for CSPX. I covered it in this video at that point of time, and the reason why I'm not on CMC Invest is because their UI UX design is also not the best. I have not liquidated my stocks, it's just sitting in there. And ours is the latest addition. I topped up my CPF OA account previously for tax relief purposes, and I decided that I wanted to invest that amount of money, of which I'm doing it on Endow's platform. That was right before Poems released the 0% sales fee or management fee. But if you were to ask me, I don't use Poems platform. I don't really like their interface, and that is why you don't see any collaborations done with Poems on this channel as well, even though other creators are doing it. I believe that most of you already know how I am as an individual. Most of the time, if I do work with a brand, they are genuinely what I use, and I really love talking about it very easily. Like now, as I share with you guys, it's not exactly scripted. I just have a point form of what I'm using. Poems is just not for me. But I mean, everybody is different. If it works for you, then great. So that's all for all the investment platforms I'm using. Any other platforms that helps me? There is HeyMax. HeyMax helps me to check what a particular shop merchant category code is so that I know which credit card to use to earn points for. I'm accumulating max miles as well, and they do not expire, which is great. So anytime I want to redeem it for a flight, or I can also redeem it for the Fly Anywhere program to just get cash. Singapore Airlines is what I'm accumulating my miles on. I am a noob when it comes to miles accumulation or redeeming a business class flight. I have not redeemed any as of yet, but I've accumulated enough miles already. I'm just waiting for my brother to do the same so that we can fly together as a family. One last one. Atome, a buy now pay later platform. I'm using them to split some payments into 3 so that I can get the most out of earning credit card rewards on that transaction. For example, any booking that costs maybe $2,000, maximum that I can charge to DBS Women's World MasterCard to earn 4 miles per dollar is $1,500 per month. Using a platform like Atome to help me split, I can earn the full $2,000. When you use a buy now pay later platform, I want you guys to be spending responsibly. Don't spend what you do not have. I use them to get the rewards, and that is the only reason why I'm using a buy now pay later platform. So just a necessary disclaimer over here. Don't leverage and buy more than what you can afford. I hope today's video is beneficial in some way. I was quite excited doing this content because one, it's not sponsored by anybody. I'm able to just share with you guys why I use certain platforms and how I include them to manage my money. If you have any questions, comment down in the comment section below and I'll reply them as soon as possible. Otherwise, you can join the Telegram channel and we can talk and connect a little bit more personally over there. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Have a great week ahead. Bye bye.